Now listen, they been gone for a minute, but now they back with the jump off, and you know it would not be a family reunion without Mama D. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop family reunion. So we can see Trick Daddy is on the grill. He got his son Jay with him. Mama D walks up. Okay, she's over there checking out the food and stuff. First of all, shout out to them for having Trick Daddy cook. You know, I think that was really good. They say his food is really good. So, girl, I just kind of wish I was there so I can get me a piece of a rib or something, honey. Okay, but he was over there throwing it down. Next thing you know, we see Yandy come in. And we also learned that Yandy, Mama D, and Trick Daddy are the hosts of this overall family reunion, right? So Yandy is there and she's really excited about it. She's looking forward to this whole family reunion. Y'all know her husband has been locked up for like 5 years or something like that. He's recently been home and this is the getaway that they needed. So she's really happy about it. And she just happy to be back to get her check with Love and Hip Hop. Okay, let's be very clear. Now, I do want to say, Mama D girl, I have missed you, honey. I am so glad that when y'all decided to sit down and invite who y'all was going to invite to this family reunion, that Mama D was one of the first people, okay? All right, period. So y'all know I love me some Mama D, so I'm so glad I got to see her on my screen, and she was looking real good too. I was like, I see you, Mama D girl. We see what you over here trying to do, honey. Okay, now who y'all could have missed me with, and y'all could have scooted over them, y'all could have jumped over them, y'all could have did a lot of things over them, but yet you guys still stopped and picked them, was Paris, okay? I feel like Paris, why is Paris here? Why we ain't have Prinky? Why y'all ain't going to get Ray J's wife so she could be on the show? I'm confused. Like all these people that has come through Love and Hip Hop, hell, y'all could have brought Lyrica for the price of one Paris. I would have took Lyrica and A1 for the price of one Paris, okay? And it seemed like y'all was bringing out some of the top people. I'm surprised Rashida and Kirk weren't there, but I guess they're going to show up because I do remember seeing Rashida filming. Like earlier on when they were filming, she was putting some stuff on her social media. So I do believe she's probably going to show up at some point. But still, at the end of the day, y'all could have brought Lyrica, Anderson them on down. Like, it seems like y'all brought like I guess I don't want to say the A-listers, but the more important people, I guess, that are on each franchise. So if y'all was going to do that, who told y'all that Paris was that important that she had to be on this family reunion? Why? Yeah, no, we would have took Lyrica and A1 for 200, please. Okay, girl, I'm like, Mona, girl, you gonna have to go back in the booth and get this together. I hope that Miss Paris is gonna be headed out, but she ain't got nothing to do, so she's still gonna be there. Okay, so whatever. Ray J arrives without Prinky. Sierra arrives without her man. Well, I forgot what his name was. Some BK. I think that was. I didn't see her with BK, but she arrived. Who else came through? Carly Red came through. We learned that there is some issues going on between Sierra and Carly. Y'all know they got into it real bad on the last season. Due to a lot of stuff that was going on. Even when they tried to resolve the issue, there still were things that was happening. Y'all know Carly Red was going through her divorce or whatever, and Sierra ended up texting her some real fly stuff about her marriage. And so Carly was like, oh, that's how you want to play it, girl? Okay. So she got real negative and put some stuff out there in the blogs about Miss Thing, Sierra. So they just had, they ain't been on good terms at all. Fizz and April arrived, but they arrived separately. And we later on learned that they're actually separated. They haven't been together for like a year or whatever. They went to therapy, they did counseling and all this stuff. And I'm like, girl, y'all wasn't even together that long for y'all to be doing therapy, counseling, and all this other stuff, girl. Maybe it was around the fact that you probably shouldn't have been dating him no way because of the connection he has with your baby daddy or whatever. But I'm interested in knowing, like, girl, what kind of therapy y'all had to go into? Okay, or was it just some type of therapy where Fizz just ain't SHI? Like, what was that about? But I guess, so they're just friends. They're cool or whatever. That's what she said, so, okay. Trina and Joy definitely arrives. DeBam and Scrappy also arrives. Carly ends up bringing her daughter as well, Jasmine. I forgot to mention that. And they look so much alike. They look, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I feel like that's a good thing for Carly, that you look as young as your daughter. Carly looks really good, you know, but when you zoom in a little too much, sometimes it's like you can see the fillers in her cheeks and it doesn't really look, it don't really look that good, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part on this episode, I think Carly looked really good. I do like the fact that Carly is bringing her daughter around. You know, so many people had questions about her and wanted to know about her and all this and that and wanted to know Carly's age and whatever. And she's finally starting to bring her daughter around into the circle. And I like that. I'm glad that she's doing that. So we get to see the interaction between she and her daughter. Now, Mendices arrives, but he arrives with his mama, and Yandy looking like, what's she doing here? Ain't nobody telling me this gonna be here. So, you know, Yandy feeling a little whacked, okay? Because Mendices always got to bring his mama around. She was like, honey, you didn't even tell me that you was gonna bring this lady. He was like, well, you know, it's kind of hard for me to leave her at home. She was like, I don't know how. I don't know how. I mean, she could have stayed. She was fine where she was at. Okay, this about us. But he brought her anyway. Okay. But Yandy is feeling a way about the fact that his mom is there because she really wanted that a long time. Because since he's been out of prison, they have had a long time, but the kids are always in their bed. They always want to be around their dad and stuff. So they really don't get that intimacy like she would want them to. So that's what she was really hoping to accomplish while on this family reunion. And she didn't want to have to do that with anybody else intervening. But now that his mom is there, that's what's going to cause a bit of friction for them to for her plans to actually follow through. So Trina wants to do this whole like pajama thing just for the ladies where they're wearing their pajamas or their lingerie or whatever they want to come to the pajama set with. So we're going to fast forward straight to the pajama thing. So once they get to the pajama thing, all the ladies are around. Trina got her cue card. She's asking the ladies a lot of questions and things. They're answering. The conversation came up about dating people in the industry. Carly said, honey, I've already been there, done that. Okay, moving on from that. Maybe I need to date somebody in the industry because this fool over here ain't talking about nothing. Okay, but then again, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You was dating Jock, they didn't go nowhere. Dating this person, that didn't go nowhere. So I don't really know what else to tell Miss Carly. But good luck, honey. Next thing you know, Miss Pete thought that it would be a great idea for her to hop in the conversation and ask April, like, girl, what's going on with you and Fizz? What's up with that? And she was like, I mean, girl, we cool. Like, we're friends. We've been broken up for a year or whatever, you know. But we cool in it. We chilling. Everything's all good. You know, so they're not together. But as I said, you know, they've gone to therapy and all that other stuff. They've been broken up for a year. But I'm just like, girl, y'all wasn't even together long enough, was you? Well, maybe they were. I think, yeah, maybe they were. Because I think rumors started to pop up about the two back in 2018. So maybe they were, child. Okay. While all of the ladies are at the pajama event, we see that Carly and Jasmine are still in the room because Jasmine's trying to figure out what she's going to wear. Jasmine opens up and lets us know that she was actually raised by her grandmother, but she always spent a lot of time with her mom, although, you know, her grandmama raised her. So I guess we'll see how that's going to play out because I'm sure her being raised by her grandmother and not by her mom may have affected her a bit. So I'm sure that's going to be another issue that's going to show up throughout this family reunion between Carly and her daughter. She goes on to ask about the Sierra situation, and Carly is just like, listen, I didn't want to talk about it right there because they did try to get Carly and Sierra to have a conversation. Well, actually what happened was at the picnic earlier that day, Carly was talking to, I believe it was Yandy, about the situation and how she was feeling about Sierra or whatever. Because, you know, when she came in, she didn't even speak to Sierra. And Sierra was like, Carly, you lying, Carly. I want to come over there and talk. I want to be a part of the conversation because you lying. And then Carly said, girl, I'm going to tell my story and you can tell yours and we'll have the opportunity to talk, honey, but it just won't be right now. Oh, okay then. Yeah. So that's how that ended. But her daughter in the room asked her about the situation. Carly didn't want to engage with Sierra at the time, didn't really want to talk to Sierra. She feels as though she wants Sierra to sit down and really think about who was being real, who was real. Like, I was a real friend to you. That's what I want her to think about. And sometimes, you know, she may think about that. She may know that, she may not. But I think that clarity can still come through with the conversation between the two ladies. Carly and Jasmine finally make it to the pajama event. Once they're there, like I said, they continue to play games. And then they wanted to pull Sierra and actually Sierra asked if she could have a conversation with Carly off to the side. And what they kind of cut out of the clip was that, not Sierra, but Bambi was like, she was going to go because Carly said, we need like a mediator. We need somebody to be in between us, somebody that's, you know, neutral or whatever. And Bambi said, well, I'm going to go. So I guess other people was like, let Yandy go. Why Yandy got to be the one to go? Like, I've never even really seen Yandy have a clear-eye view of the relationship between the two ladies. If anything, I would think Bambi would be that person. But I liked how Bambi said, well, Yandy can do whatever she want to do. If she wants to come, that's fine. But I'm going to go over here with my friends. And I'm going to be a part of this conversation. I appreciated that. And I'm just like, I mean, y'all know how I be feeling about Yandy sometimes on the shows. I be feeling like she's very fake. It's a bit sketchy for me. And it's like, Mona, you just be wanting Yandy to be that girl over the Love and Hip Hop franchise or something. And it's like, I just felt the way about that. Like, girl, I never even knew that you was cool with Carly like that. let alone Sierra like that, and then you just coming in trying to be spearhead the conversation between the two ladies for them to, mend fences or something. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm glad that baby went over there, but moral of the story, I did like how the ladies handled the situation as far as Sierra and Carly. I like that they sat out and they actually heard each other out and spoke on what hurt them, how they were feeling, what they were going through in the moment. Carly really felt like she didn't have nobody. She didn't have no friend, and I loved how Carly told her, like, I need you as a friend. I need you as my friend. A lot of people don't say that, when they're going through it or they're not cool with their friends no more or whatever. Like, it's always a pride thing. It's never like, I need you as my friend. It's never those real heart to hearts. Most of the time, it's always either a falling out where y'all really arguing with each other, or either y'all just don't talk to each other no more and y'all just go y'all separate ways, like whatever. And sometimes I think if you don't talk to each other anymore and you just go your separate ways, like that's okay too. But if you really want the friendship, I like how they were able to sit down and have a mature conversation about it, and they both agreed to do better with each other and move forward. I love that Sierra was very sincere in her apology. Like, she misses her friendship with her friend. Like, for real, she's just like, I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely apologize to you. Like, I want to be able to leave whatever we've done to each other in the past, and I just want to focus on right now, and let's move on. And I love that conversation between the two ladies. Meanwhile, while they having this conversation, y'all know the dudes done popped in or whatever. And then we can see Fizz over there trying to talk to April, honey, okay? Y'all, they over there taking shots and stuff, so we already know where this is headed, okay? They're headed straight back to the bedroom, hers to be exact, okay? So that's where they went. Then you can see Jock Jr. over here trying to talk to Miss Carly's daughter. She was like, ooh, honey, like father, like son, okay? He's over here running game. Don't fall for it, honey. Don't fall for it. Okay, but he was definitely all up in Miss Jasmine grill, honey. I was like, look at Jock Jr. and Carly Jr. over here. Okay, that would be interesting, child. So Yandy, Mendices, and Judy go off to have a conversation, and he just wants to, check the temperature with the ladies, see how they're doing. And Yandy, not Yandy, but Judy asked Yandy, like, girl, how are you feeling with me being here? She was like, well, I was a bit taken back that you showed up, that you were coming. I didn't even know that you were going to be, coming. And I really just wanted this alone time with my husband, because we haven't had that, due to him being in prison, and now that he's back, we always got the kids and stuff. And the mama was like, well, I hear what you're saying, but I also don't have that time because he's always with you. You've taken up so much time. So I also wanted to be here to be around my son as well. So I feel like, moral of the story, they never got anything resolved. And Medicis is going to continue to be in a push or pull situation between the two. So I think that's why he's trying to force them, because Yandy says he loves trying to force us to hang out. Yeah, I think he does that so that he can feel comfortable being around the two, and one doesn't have to feel like, oh, well, I can't spend time with you because she's here. Oh, I can't spend time with you because she's here. So I think that's why he's trying to force them together. And I think he just really needs to figure out a medium to where it's like, okay, draw the line. This is my time with my mama. This is my time with Yandy. And I think he really could have left his mama at home. I really do. I really do. The only mama that should have been there was Mama D. I ain't gonna lie. Okay? She is the mother of all hip-hops, honey. Like, Mama D should have been the only mama there. Now, earlier on, we saw that Bambi had a sit-down with Sierra. Sierra's talking to her about the issue initially, earlier on, that she was having with Carly and how she's over it and all this other BS or whatever. And then she also dropped a dime to Bambi to let her know, I was talking to Mama D the other day, and she told me that you and Scrappy were going to get a divorce. And Bambi was taken back because she was like, wow, she really said that? And like, even if that is true, or whatever, that's not some stuff that you just say to like out here. Like, you ain't had no conversation with us. And if we are going to have a divorce, allow us to announce our own business. Who are you to do such a thing? So Bambi was not happy, and I felt Bambi on that. So once they get to the pajama event, Bambi pulls Mama D to the side to have this conversation about the whole, the divorce rumor that she told to Sierra. But then Mama D goes on to talk about something completely different, saying that, oh, well, one day when I was drunk, because she apologized for being drunk, she ended up sending Scrappy's, his ex-girls, a number. And Bambi looked through the phone and saw it. And that, I guess that's the real reason why she's mad. So it was weird because she didn't fully address the issue with, it didn't seem like it, with what she told Miss Sierra. And she tells Bambi something about she don't have to be insecure. And Bambi's like, girl, I'm not insecure at all. Do you see me, honey? I have nothing to be insecure about. They're over there talking. Scrappy sees what's going on. He's like, what the hell happening over here? So he goes over there to hop in to see what's going on, as if they can't have a conversation without him. Okay, so I guess he just knew it was a mess. So once he gets over there to ask what's going on, Bambi tells him that the Mama D, sat up there and told their business and said they were going to get a divorce. Scrappy got heated. He got really upset. I didn't like how upset he got. I understand he was upset, but I wish he would have maintained his composure more. How Bambi maintained her composure, because you're upset with the fact that your mama was telling your business, yet you out here being even more upset. You know what I'm saying? You're showing your anger or whatever, to where people's really gonna be in your business now, because they really gonna be knowing what's going on now, because they're gonna be like, oh wow, what's happening over here? What's this or that? What's da. So you mad with your mama for telling your business, but now people really gonna be in your business. And I just think he could have handled that much better. And I be feeling like, that's your mama. Like, I know he be trying to get all like huff and puff and whatever with her, but you ain't got to talk to your mama like that. You could be like, Mom, if Bambi can have a sensible conversation with your mama, you damn sure can. So I don't know what that energy was he was trying to put out there, but overall, you know, Scrappy was not happy. He didn't like that, and he was snapping off a little bit on his mama, and then also you could tell he was damn near about to go off on the producers with how he was like, don't play with me and all this other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, but I think he could have handled that situation a little better. But so far, you know, Love and Hip Hop family reunion was cool. You know, it's something cute to watch when we ain't got nothing else to watch right now. And it seemed like it may be a fairly decent season, you know. So we just gonna continue to watch it, see how it goes. And I want y'all to leave y'all thoughts and comments below about how you felt about the family reunion. But that's all I got. I'm JB, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.